says this in Selfless Self. If you've ever tried this, you can see yourself in the mirror. That recognition in the projection. You can see yourself.
Yes, he did say that. Yeah.
But when you look in the mirror, you won't, like you said, and that's a beautiful thing. In dream, you know, I'm not man or female. I can be either one or nothing. I could be a bird, a squirrel. I can be totally non-existent. In dream, it's a formlessness that's taking form in various forms, and it's one dreamer taking all these forms. All these forms are arising from that dreamer that's dreaming. And that one dreamer that's dreaming and bringing all these forms to light, there's only you. Like Maharaj says, you're sleeping. How are you even seeing? You're seeing the dream world. You see sun, you see moon, you see birds, you see people. You might go to dream school, who knows? But how? You don't have eyes in dream. Even if you have eyes in dream, they can't be real because your eyes are closed. In this body, you're sleeping. Like that, this entire world is projected out of your spontaneous presence. The invisible listener, the selfless self, ultimate truth, nothing. There's nothing behind you. You are ultimate truth. Last destination. There's a form of something, but you're the knower, the knowledge, basically. But you can't say, okay, what does knowledge look like? Or how is knowledge? You're the knower of the sense of presence, and you know that sense of presence through body form.
Kind of like the knowing, correct? Just the knowing that's...
The knowingness, the knowledge, the knower, the knowledge, but not knowledge like we would think. You know, like how do you say what the knowledge in a library looks like? You could say, oh, it's in these books and this, but that's not the knowledge of the library. If you go to a library and you say, show me the knowledge in these books, show that knowledge.
So it's like a knowing, or the knowingness void of any particular content of a particular, knowing some particular thing. It's just that knowingness or whatever. And
it does not know itself. Like Maharaj says, does electricity know that it's lighting all these things? Does electricity know that it's moving this fan, and it has this light, and it's working the computer, and it's working the cell phone? And then when you unplug the cell phone, it's charged, and there's electricity somehow in this cell phone that's charged, but the electricity doesn't know anything. It's just providing the power for all these things. But it doesn't know it's electricity. Sky doesn't know it's sky. Water doesn't know it's water. Earth doesn't know it's earth.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And as Maharaj says, you're projector of these 5 elements. Because if presence is gone from the body one time, who's to talk about the 5 elements? Who's to talk about God or Paramatman or Brahman or selfless self or any of these things? If presence leaves this body even for a moment, everybody says it's dead. Throws it away, buries it, burns it. I like Maharaj says, it's firewood. Take care of the firewood, but it's firewood.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be seen with mantra. Slowly, silently, permanently, the ash is removed. And once that ash begins to be removed, you'll see yourself cleanly and clearly without yourself, without the ideas, the beliefs, the concepts, the body knowledge. And the mantra allows no additional body knowledge to be added on. Because if I go see that master or this master, that's adding body knowledge and big time ego. Not even subtle ego. It's I saw this master. I sat at this master's feet. But this body went to another body that the selfless self was in and around and through and all things in both. And then a mind train of thought said, I saw this master. That I am somebody else is supposed to be dissolved. There's no I, you, he, she, it, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. And all this speaking is directed at that invisible listener. The listener and the speaker are one and the same. Bodies are different. Presence is one. And all of this is appearing on spontaneous presence. The only things that can appear to separate are the forms that are appearing inside the presence that appear to be separating. And then this thought flow believed in as my mind, because thoughts are flowing, and then the attention is given to the thoughts, and the thoughts mold into my mind, my thinking. I'm thinking this. And mantra allows you to see this. Mantra it unwinds everything.